Okay, so remind me what we worked on last week.
We worked on front foot off coming down the wicket off spin.
Coming down the track, so just generally moving forward, wasn't it, towards spinners? It doesn't matter whether they're off spin or leg spin, it's just moving forward. There were some specific points we talked about during that. Do you remember what they were?
Getting to the pitch.
Yeah, that was one of them. But there was a reason why we were getting to that pitch.
So we can play over the ball fast, easier to control.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them. I'm thinking more about the bowler. We talked about stop ball. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And the reasons, the reason why we were coming forward to that, or that we were trying to show a certain mentality.
To make him like change his line.
Yeah.
To his normal stop ball.
Yeah, it was showing intent to the bowler so that he couldn't get himself into a groove and just hit the same spot all the time. And it's exactly the same when we're going into the back foot. So we agreed we'd do the back foot stuff this week, didn't we? So there was something that we did last week that we touched on, but we didn't really sort of progress into. I don't know if you remember me saying there was something about moving your foot forward to being in that sort of forward position. Do you remember me talking about that? Judging from the blank look on your face, you can't, so that's fine, not a problem. So we refer it to as a press, or the forward press. Have you heard of that phrase before, that terminology? It's something the England batters used a lot when they were playing, particularly in India, against spinners. And it's a means of getting yourself in a ready position. Your weight is balanced between the two, so you can go either forward or push back. Okay, so it's a position where you can show intent and you can move either forward or back to play your shots. So what I want to work on to start with is that, and then moving up to some of the back foot stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you get into position, you can put your back down for now. Just pop your back down. Okay, so if you're stood in your ready position, okay, so I'm going to put that there. Hopefully it's going to balance. We'll have to have it flat like that because it's not going to balance. I haven't got any proper planes with me at the moment. So what we're trying to do is get ourselves in a position where we can go forward over that and then come back, so we're in a position. So if you get yourself in a ready position and you're stepping forward over it, so your weight's on your front foot, and then you can move in from there to go back or forward. Okay? So let me give you a demo of what I actually want you doing. If you just come this side. So you're in your ready position and I want you to get into there, and then you're able to move from there. So I literally just want you going like that. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Keep going. That's it, that's good. That might be a little bit too far forward for you, so we'll just move it there. What we don't want is you coming all the way over here. Okay, so again. That's it. So really give it to really over exaggerate the step. So when you're actually just jumping in, landing on that foot and then stepping back. So really over exaggerate it. Exaggerated, that was just stepping over. Really go for it, really over exaggerate it. Everything's landing on that front foot. That's good. So do you feel balanced doing that? Yeah? Where's your weight? All over that front foot? Yeah, so from there, where do you think you can go? If you're balanced on that front foot, where are you able to go from there?
Go down the wicket, back, push
back. Say that again, you can do?
I can go down the wicket or back.
Yeah, so you can come right forward, so you can carry on moving forward because your momentum's taking you there, or you can jump back. So we're working on the going back part. Okay, so when you go back, where do you think your weight's going to end up? On your back foot, exactly. Simple answer to a simple question. So what we'll do now is do the same thing, but I want you going right forward and then right back. So you're going forward and then straight back, and you're getting your balance on your back foot. Okay, so if we do it a little bit quicker from front to back. Alright, that's That's all right. So that might be a little bit too quick. So you were still getting our weight on that front foot and then coming back onto the back foot. That's it, that's better. It's probably a bit rushed, that one. That's it. How does that feel?
Easy to go left and across.
Yeah? So it feels a bit strange. Is it a bit alien because you've not really done that before? Is that right? Yeah. So it's something that we can develop as we go, and just get used to. Why do you think we do that? Why would we go back to a ball for a start?
So give us time to watch the spin.
Yeah, give us a bit of time to watch the spin. Yeah. What else?
Get into position so we know where.
Yeah, so if we've got a short ball, we can just get right back and we can play it where we like. So it gives us that little bit more time, really. It's one of the key things. A bit more time on the ball and an ability to watch the ball swing. So that's fine. What we'll do now, if you grab your bat, I'm doing the same sort of thing. I'm just going to come in front here because I just want to see how you work from here. So we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but when you've come forward, you're going to go back and then you're going to play a shot. I don't know mind which shot it can be a cover drive, it could be off your hip. Just I want you shadowing a couple of shots, okay? Yeah? Okay. Where do you think your weight's going when you're doing that now? Is it all on your back foot or majority? Yeah. Okay, try the next few. Literally just on your back foot. So you're going forward and then you're coming back and you're playing a shot with your front foot up in the air. Okay. It's alright. Well, both feet went forward then, didn't they? Bit off balance there, weren't you? So what was the difference with that one and the other ones, do you think? Yeah. Where do you think your head and your body was in relation to your legs? Not in line, no. So you're from where I was stood, your head, so from a sideways on, your foot was here, but your head and body were here, which means I'm off balance. I'm going to go all over the place. So what does that say about where you want to have all your centre of mass, really, all your body weight? Over that back foot. That's exactly right. So when we're going back, everything is here, in line here, and I can balance and I can play shots wherever I want to, really. Okay, give it another go. Feel solid? You feel balanced? Yeah. Keep going. Looks good. Okay, now so you played a lot on the offside. Try and play a few shadow shots towards the leg side. How does that feel? All right. Is that something you've done before? You've tried to use before? Does it feel quite weird and alien? But do you think it's going to be beneficial, or do you think it, or not?
It will be when the track is like really spinning.
Yeah. Okay, cool. what we'll do, we'll introduce some balls now. So I will stick your helmet on for this. They are going to be soft balls. They're slightly heavy soft balls. So I'll feed them as well. They'll be sort of waist high. We'll start with them outside off stunt, then I'll start firing them at you as well. And then you can practice playing the shot with the ball. So I still want you on that back foot, all right? Say again. Yeah. So what we'll do is, once you've stepped over the board, I'll then release, and it's at that point I want you pushing back and then getting yourself into that position. Okay. So once your foot touches down, I'll then look to release. All right. Good. I was a bit early there, sorry, that's all right. We'll cut those out. Good. Sorry, mate. That's a slightly different weighted one, that. Good, that's really nice execution, that. Good. Oh, yes. Wow, well done. Great change up that. Whoa! Sorry, dude. Came out funny. Nice. Couple more like that. Alright, leave it. Last three. Good, right, we're going to fire one at you, we'll see if you can push it off your hips, okay? Good. That's alright. Don't worry about the balls, we'll have a chat first. How's that? Do you feel like you're in control? Do you feel like it's different from how you were beforehand? Yeah?
Some shots, I just struggle to get my balance.
Yeah, what do you think that is based on?
Yeah, because I think I rushed it too much and my body's in my head's slowing down.
Yeah. So you're rushing a little bit to get your foot back. Actually, if I told you that where here do you think your back foot was landing the majority of the time? Yeah, I would suggest it was probably closer to about here. So you're almost going from that position to almost shallower than you were before. You've got all that space, and particularly when you're going back to get that time that we talked about before, to watch the ball, to see the ball spin. If we're going forward there, I've got all this space to get to, and then I can bang and play anywhere here, can't I? So if I'm really giving that spring back from that front foot. So what do you notice about my front foot when it lands there, on my leg? Particularly around the knee. It's bent, isn't it? So it's loaded, it's ready to go. What can I do when my leg's loaded? Yeah, I can spring anywhere. Right, I can spring forward, I can spring back. So it gives me more. I think you're landing and then sort of rocking back. So what I'd like to see this time, and we'll start without balls again, and then we'll do some with balls, just so you can get used to that. So really get that loaded, and then you can push back and spring back and play your shots from here. Does that sound alright? Alright, just grab the bat, we'll move some of the balls out of the way. And pass that on. Thank you. Right, if you just want to practice that, and I'll gather up the balls. That's it. feel a difference already? Yeah. Keep going. I'll talk to you while you do it. That's it. Okay, so that's really good. You said you noticed a difference. For me, watching, you look like you're more confident and in control. And as a bowler, if I see someone that's looking like that, it makes me worry a little bit. What are they going to do? Where do I need to bowl for this guy in order for me to get him out? So you look really positive going forward, really positive coming back. We're hitting shots from there. So far, we've just gone straight back. There are going to be balls that spin wide of you or bowled wide of you. So now try, if you can, to sort of lift your back foot somewhere around about here. So we're going slightly wider. It's just to get used to that movement of going across. So those balls that are wider, you can get across to. That's it. That's good.
Alright, offside, that's right off.
You're almost going slightly backwards before you've got forwards at the moment. So try to focus on getting that front foot bend and then push back. That's it. Same intent as before, just getting right on that front foot. That's perfect. Whoops. Feel alright? I feel a bit better, a bit more positive. You notice the difference, do you? Where do you feel the biggest difference right now?
Yes. More in low with my body.
Yeah.
When I get in the position.
So on the back foot, yeah, definitely. What about the front foot?
Front foot.
Do you feel there's more spring, more power, more load in there? You sure? You're just saying yes because I asked you, and that's what I'm looking for. Good, as long as you are, because that's where that's coming from. We're loading there to be able to go to somewhere else, whether that be forward or back. If we're in there in that positive position, we can get back positively as well. Right? So let's try that with a few balls, and then depending on how we get on with that, we'll start to build that up. We'll put a few sort of targets in, and then we'll get onto the machine. Yeah. I'll try and throw it a bit better this time as well. Okay. Stick that down. Are you set? So as soon as your front foot lands, and then you push back, I'll start to release. Whoop. Alright. It's not made it. Again.
How's your leg?
Don't worry about that. I'm quite close, so you'll have more time to see that. You're picking that from about 7 or 8 yards, so that makes it. Good. Slightly off balance, but it was a nice technique. Good. That was really good. You waited on that. Ready to load it. You picked the line and bend on. It's really good. Sorry, I went a bit early on there. Good. Sorry, that was rubbish. Good. A bit more depth in the crease maybe on that one. Nice.
Finally got that on it.
Alright. Last two. We'll get the machine on you in a minute. Rubbish. Chuck me one more. We'll do another one. Right, I'm going to finish on two. Good. Right, this one's going to be at you, so slightly off your hip. This one. Good. Fine. Okay, how do you feel about that? How was that different from the first set that we did?
More time.
Yeah, why do you think you had more time? Yeah. What about, we spoke about that front load during that session, during that little set? What do you feel about that?
More loaded
Yeah? So were you spending more or less time on the front foot this time? More time. What does that allow you to do? Yeah, it allows you to pick the line, doesn't it? So there are a few where if you go bang, bang, and you've gone too early and the ball's out here, we're swinging at it. If you're there, okay, it's that line, bang, I can get myself into the line. It gives you a bit more time. So we're jumping on that front foot, loading, a bit more time there, okay, now I can get myself into the line. Is that okay? Let's clear these up, we'll get a couple of targets set up, both sides, and I'll call which side I want you to aim at. Okay? So do you want to clear those up and I'll set the targets? These are probably going to be knocked down. I'm not too worried about that. So target-wise, what we're looking to do here is, I've put them up like that, I've put one on the floor. The chances are, as soon as you hit that net, that's going to fall down. I've got no way to fasten it, so work on the basis that that's the line there. If I say in front offside, I want you hitting it in front of this thing on this side. If I say front leg side, I want you hitting it in front on the leg side. Similarly, behind offside, behind leg side. Okay, so what you're looking to do is get yourself in a position where you can hit them there, and there. For the leg side, they'll be aimed at your hip. And for the offside, they'll obviously be just outside the offside. I'm not going to try and build something around from here, okay? Sound good? Alright, let's go. Right. So front foot landed, if front foot landed, I'm going to let go. First one's going to be behind on the offside. Yeah, that's fine. Behind on the leg side. Sorry, I went a bit early, but you executed that well. Behind leg side. Good. In front leg side. Whee, sorry. In front leg side again. Good, well executed. In front offside. Sorry, in front offside. Good, nice. That's fine. Behind offside. That's poor throw. Behind offside. Gosh, these balls are rubbish. I need to learn to throw. Good shot that, well executed. Same one again. That's fine, we've got it away. Yeah, shoot it on the floor. So, in front, leg side. alright, we'll do that again. In front, leg side. Good hit. In front, leg side. In front, leg side. Good, that's much better balance. In front, leg side. Good. Okay, behind, offside. Good. I think that's all my ball's gone. It is. So how was that? You feel you can control it better? You feel your weight's right at the back? Anything else? No? You're all good? Okay, cool. So why do you think we do some of these things?
So you know which ball to hit best, and how do you react to balls that you hit?
Yeah.
And outside.
Yeah, so no way to hit them, but it gives us options, doesn't it? What do you think we can do with those options? So we talked about a game plan last week. I'll give you a clue. We're looking at game plan. So what can we do with our options and fit it in with our game plan? Yeah, exploit gaps. There was one really key point that we spoke about last week, particularly with spinners. There's that. There's also one other thing as well. It's to do with running. Get nicking singles. There's nothing worse for a bowler than someone who nicks a single off actually what could possibly be quite a good ball. Pinching a single, getting off strike, you don't have to face him when you're left-hand. And also you've added a run to your tally. Your game plan is to build that, and the more runs you get from them by taking ones and twos, the harder it is for them to then get you out. There'll be a time where they throw you a rank ball and you can exploit your gaps. You should know where your boundary balls are, so where you can hit those for four. But this little bit here is to get those little ones and twos and really work on that balance to get in those positions. Alright. So what we'll do now, we'll clear these up, we'll get the machine set up, we'll go leg spin again, because it was leg spin that you said was the biggest issue for you. Okay, so turning away from you, so the majority are going to be going through the offside to start with, and as we progress that, we'll sort of vary it a bit and try and get you off the hip as well. Sound good? Cool. Thanking you.
Keep a watch on that, that's why you get back to that back foot quick. Nice shot. Lifted. I don't know where that's come from.
How did you feel about that? Say that again.
Bounce was just too much.
There was a few here, weren't there, that just sort of lift up. But then on a deck outside, you're going to get bowlers that do get that lift. I'll try and adjust it slightly so that it's not quite so vicious, but you still going to get that anyway, so we need to be aware of that. In terms of the actual movement, so don't worry about how well you hit it and what have you, because we're just trying to work on the movement today. How did the movement feel? How did that work for you?
When I was here, when I went back, like when the ball left up, I just lose balance.
Yeah.
Shot and
Yeah. So when they veer up at you like that, we really lift up. What do you think is a good thing to do? Maybe? There's a better idea. What's it going to hit there? You've got three little things behind you, three little wooden things. Is it going to hit those? No. What can it hit that up here? Gloves, bat. If I do that, what can it hit? Nothing. Can't hit you, it'll just hit you. If it's going to hit you. Just get your arms out of the way, get everything. If it really goes up, you don't want to be hitting those, because if you just get a half shot at it, you nick it, you're out. So we'll just get completely out of the way. That's one of the benefits of coming back to the ball. You've got time to go, whoop, no, don't fancy that, that's too much. And those that are full enough, or not full enough, but that aren't lifting up to you, we can get ourselves in position. So going back to the ball, where do you think you were landing most of the time? Yeah, you were straight back. I'd say a lot were here. Some were about here. They were straight back. A lot of the balls were coming around here. So you're going straight back and still playing a drive out here. So what happens if we're out here?
nick it.
Yeah, you could nick it. You've got no real control, have you, over the ball? So if we can get ourselves from that position, then back across, and then we're in a position to hit the thing. Similar to when we did the cut shots and the back foot drive, we're getting ourselves in that line, but we're doing that movement. Okay. So how about the weighting going forward and back? When we had the little thing there, you were jumping over it and jumping back. Do you feel that's a little too much movement?
Yeah.
I think it is as well. So perhaps when you start, do you think there's a better way to get that weighting moved from you to start with? Yeah? You don't even need to lift your back foot up, I don't think. So for this, we've got time for another one more bucket, I think. So if you go from this position, your initial movement's that. So you're weighted. Can you see it where my weighting's gone? Where is it? On my front foot, yeah. So my weighting's there, and I can still now go. I'm sort of on the balls of my feet. I can go either carry on going forward, or I've got enough in there to go right. I want to go back. I can really push off. Use that lever there to load power and push back off. Okay, so rather than that, because it's a little complicated. I should have said this before, to be honest, but now if you just go to that, so you're literally just loading onto your front foot, and then you can move from there. So that's your press. Is that alright?
Right. Can you give that a go? dealt with that quite well, to be fair, Roshan. That was pretty unpleasant. Well done. Well done. It's alright, it's gone down, it's fine. Well done. Good.
Hopefully that's going to work. Okay, so how do you feel about that?
Better than last bucket.
Yeah, what do you think that was?
I waited a bit more, so it was very comfortable.
And how do you feel about that change from what we were doing before the hopping to just waiting?
It's easier for me to like load my front leg up,
Yeah?
then bounce back, then rather than just doing that.
I think that's my fault, if I'm honest. I should have said that. So the drill we were doing was purely to get used to that weighting, rather than actually doing that. You'd never do that in a match with you against the spinner. You'd be bouncing around on one foot. So that's my mistake, and I apologise for that. But the change up to that, to getting yourself in that position, just waiting and then pulling back, I thought the improvement there was quite significant. Clearly, the work that we did beforehand was obviously very evident. There's still room to improve, though. We talked about doing spin shots. Rather than do that, I think what we'll do is we'll really get it in there. We'll probably do a few bits of that drill to start with, just to remind us of the principles, and then we'll move to some more machine work, and hopefully we'll have a nail in as well. So just before we go, just very quickly remind me of the mechanics, what we were achieving and what we were looking for.
First, in goal on a release, you go forward, so you load your leg up slightly bent.
Yep.
When it's short, you go to the line of the wall,
Yep.
push back with your left leg, then how the balance in your...
Yeah. That was quite a complicated way of saying it, I think. So should we simplify it a little bit for you? So it's a press. So we're weighting our front foot, which allows us to go forward and or back. Okay, and from there we're loading and pushing back and getting ourselves in line. That's it really. So if you're at home this week and you sat in front of a mirror, you're bored, you're at home doing nothing, practice that. Just get yourself into that weighted position, get that loading there, and then practice jumping back, just pushing back and bang, push back and bang. Just shadow shots is fine, just to get that really ingrained into your head, and then we'll work a bit more on it next week. Sound good? Brilliant. Thanks, bud. Well done.